What is going on? Welcome to Shred Gaming, and we need to talk about what is going to make or break Mortal Kombat 1. Now, before I get into it, please like, subscribe, comment down below, help this channel grow. Now let's get after it. Now, since the reveal of Mortal Kombat 1, we have all had so many questions about the game, which are going to be answered in what Ed Boon states as a very aggressive campaign, where we are just going to get a dense amount of information over the next couple of months leading up to the release on September 19th. And this campaign is going to start Thursday, June 8th at Summer Game Fest, where we are going to get a gameplay reveal and hopefully get to see a lot of how the game is going to play and how the characters are going to play and look. So make sure you tune into that. But I listed off 5 things that I think are going to really make or break Mortal Kombat 1. And not just make or break as in will it be a success or a failure, because we know Mortal Kombat 1 is for sure going to be a success. I mean, Mortal Kombat is always successful just based on title alone. At this point, it's kind of an American pastime. It's very successful in the West, and it always outsells other fighting games. But in this video, I have listed off 5 things I think are really going to help the game be successful post-launch. So after the game comes out, we're all hyped and we all are just super stoked on the game and want to play it. But that hype wears off after 3 months. A lot of people don't want to play it anymore. They move on to another game. Well, these are things that I think are really going to help the player stick with the game and want to keep playing the game. And this is in order. I am starting from least important to most important. So starting with number 5, the game has to be rewarding. In Mortal Kombat 11 and Injustice 2, the gear system just didn't really work very well. It was a huge grind fest, and the Crypt in Mortal Kombat 11, although it was very well done, just the random loot boxes and then having to be on at a specific time to get a specific gear piece, it just wasn't in good taste. On top of all that, if you're a competitive player who likes to play ranked, the seasons actually had pretty good rewards, but they were only achievable by being a certain rank. I like the idea of getting rewarded for achieving a high rank, but it didn't feel very good when a couple of seasons later, the same rewards were mixed around to where you could achieve the same rewards, but instead of being the highest rank, the mid or lowest rank could get what was the high rank reward. So for Mortal Kombat 1, I hope to feel satisfied for achieving a reward, be it a costume, some concept art, or maybe just something that's a part of my icon. If I put in the time, I hope that is respected by achieving something, be it beating a tower on expert or with a certain character, beating the story mode on a certain level, unlock something in the Crypt, or achieving a certain rank in competitive play. Now about the Crypt and ranked play. The Crypt needs to have fixed rewards, meaning specific tombs or boxes only unlock specific rewards. We can't have a Crypt like Mortal Kombat 11 where the boxes have random rewards. And for ranked play online, I believe ranked should be much longer, like 6 months to a year. Give us time to achieve a certain rank, because it wasn't very good to have our ranks be erased at the end of the season. Or just permanently fix the ranks altogether by making them either permanent ranks or character specific ranks. Personally, I prefer the latter because I like character specific rankings. That way I don't lose my rank by playing a different character, and I can try to achieve the highest rank with the character that I prefer to use. Or maybe I'm working on a different character and I'm trying to achieve a higher rank with that character, because we all know that the best way to get better with a certain character is by playing against people who are at your level. And number 4, multiplayer game modes. One of the biggest things for a lot of us is being able to play with your friends, and Mortal Kombat X 11 did not have a lot of ways to play with your friends. Sure, there was King of the Hill, but there was always that 1 or 2 players that were just at the top of the hill the entire time. Yeah, it had the solo play and the online play, but really a lot of us just want to play with our friends, whether it be tag mode or maybe a 2v2 or 3v3 team mode, or maybe even a 2v2 or 3v3 team mode to where it's 1v1, but you make teams of 2 or 3. And that would even be fun to play online, whether it's a casual or ranked setting. Now, we know that Ed Boon did say that tag team wasn't used that much in Mortal Kombat 9, but I would argue that was 2011. In 2023, a lot of people want to play with their friends. So I think introducing multiplayer game modes is a great way to help people want to keep playing and enjoy the game more because they can play with their friends. And we know, by the way, probably never going to be a motor combat again, probably never going to be a chess combat again, but finding ways to have fun with your friends is very important. And number 3, and this is probably my personal most important, is crossplay. Now I play on PC and I'm probably going to play primarily only on PC, but Mortal Kombat 11 did not have cross-platform for PC players. And a lot of people left Xbox and PlayStation to come over and play on their computers because of how powerful their computers were. Now they did make it cross-platform for Xbox and PlayStation players, but they did not make it cross-platform for PC players, which I hope is something that they do in Mortal Kombat 1, because picking up from the multiplayer game modes, one big thing is being able to play with your friends, and you're gonna have friends who are on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. I know I have my core friends that I play fighting games with all play on different platforms. And one of the biggest things that all these games have is you can play cross-platform. So for Mortal Kombat 1, I just hope that NRS builds that bridge and allows cross-platform play amongst PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. Not just because I want to play with a lot of my friends that have consoles, but because it's going to build a bigger pool of players to play against each other, especially online, of players like myself who like to play ranked. Because one of the worst things is just waiting for matchmaking. So with more players that are able to play against each other, cross-platform is a great way to allow more players to play against each other, and of course allows a lot of players to play with each other for multiplayer game modes. And number 2, and this is a really big one, is roster. Now with the introduction of cameo characters, we know that the game is going to be an assist-based, still be 1v1, but assist-based game. And having a good solid roster is going to really make or break this game, because a lot of people are going to buy this specifically because of their favorite character is in the game. And I'm not just talking about your default characters that are in every single game like Scorpion or Sub-Zero. I'm talking about the Serena, the Ashra, Lime, Havoc, Smoke. These are all characters that a lot of people want to see reappear in the game and be of an importance. And the other big thing is, and a lot of people have been talking about this, is what if their favorite character is an assist character? I mean, imagine that you have been wanting Havoc to be in this game for years, and Havoc has not been in a game since Armageddon, and then that character appears as an assist character, or even appears at all. What if your favorite character is not in the game? That's why building a very strong roster with a lot of good characters and a balanced roster is so important to the longevity of Mortal Kombat. Because in Mortal Kombat 11, we also had the Shiva incident where they made Shiva so powerful, but didn't fix the character until it was too late and a lot of people didn't want to play anymore. So I think having a good, strong roster with a lot of fan favorites that are balanced gameplay wise is really going to help this game last a long time, which I think, by the way, they are on their way to doing so, because they already threw Melina in the reveal trailer. They already threw probably one of the most favorite characters in all of Mortal Kombat into the reveal trailer. They showed a lot of really strong decision makings in the reveal trailer, and that's why I am very optimistic for Mortal Kombat 1. And last, number 1, gameplay. Heard a lot of people talk about this. Gameplay for sure is probably the most important thing that is going to make or break Mortal Kombat 1. Now, Mortal Kombat 9 is the creme de la creme, the chef's kiss of gameplay. Yeah, it had its flaws, but it was so much fun to play. Mortal Kombat X, I would argue, is a close second. I like fast-paced, more rush-down feeling games, so Mortal Kombat X was my personal favorite. But when you think of gameplay, everybody looks back at Mortal Kombat 9. Now, Mortal Kombat 11 kind of dropped the ball. It was very slow and had a lot of bad mechanics such as breakaway and fatal blows. But with the introduction of cameo characters and adding that mechanic, I think is really going to bring a fresh new take to Mortal Kombat's gameplay. And I would hope that NRS, with its long development cycle, has learned from the mistakes they made in Mortal Kombat 11 and turned the game into an enjoyable game like it was in Mortal Kombat 9 and Mortal Kombat X. And there you have it. I want to know what you guys think. I know for sure gameplay is by far the most important thing about Mortal Kombat. It is the one thing that definitely makes or breaks whether or not this game is going to succeed in the long run. And I want this game to be going for the next 4 to 6 years. And I also want this to be a game that we look back on in future Mortal Kombats in the way that we look back on Mortal Kombat 9. Now, for me personally, crossplay is a big one. Roster is another big one, because a lot of us are really nervous, not about cameo fighters as in the gameplay. I'm actually really excited about that. I think it's going to be a great addition. However, we're a little nervous that our favorite fighters are going to be assist fighters, and that might make some people a little disappointed. And there are certain characters that I think definitely need to be cameo fighters, such as maybe like Chameleon or I don't know, Jarek or Mervado. But there are other characters that definitely need to be on the main roster, such as Serena or Ashra, Lee May, Havoc, or Smoke, like I said before. So yeah, there are some characters that are in between. They could be cameo, they could be main roster, and we also don't know if main roster doesn't also mean cameo. There could be a cameo fighter that is also main roster as well. We don't know for sure. So June 8th, when that date comes around, we are going to know exactly how this game is going to play. I am very excited. I have that date set so I can make sure to watch exactly how it's played. And I want to know what you guys think. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. What is the one thing that is going to make you either be like, I don't want this game at all, this looks terrible, or what is the one thing that is going to be like, I need to pre-order this game right now? So let me know what you guys think, and until next time, shred out.